DJ SharpMC. Live. Back on the track.
All right, let's drop a beat. Oh, that's groovy. Maybe we'll build something from that. What's that? That looks like it's a 120. Yeah, it says 120 right there, brother. All right. Let's set it up. Put it on note on. Check the sample. Put it on loop. All right. Let's save it real quick because I was doing a lot of editing before I uploaded it, or at least before I got all the packs loaded. All right, so we got it all set on there. Let's just check it out on here, put it on loop. All right, we're going to start with some congos apparently. Here we go. Oops. Always got to make sure that record is armed. And you got to make sure you're on track 1. What the hell? Where about track 20? We don't need track 20, bro. Oh, now I don't remember what sound it was. Oh, that's ghetto. Where's it at? Dude, where is it at? I'm like all ahead of myself today. It's not 1. It's not 3. It's not 2. See, that's what happens when you get all out of sync. It's 12. So why is track 20? Didn't I clear track 20? All right, you know what, track 20, I ain't gonna mess with you. We're gonna start right here. We're gonna save again. Man, all right, that's the sound. 120 on the beat. Here we go. Mix it up a little bit. All right, we got a little Congo action going. I usually don't start with the congos, but for some reason we're gonna, I guess, play it unique and interesting today. All right, so we got the Congo set. Then we want to do, let's do a, I don't know what to do yet. But we'll figure it out. So let's do, maybe we'll do a regular kit today. Yeah, maybe we'll do a regular kit. All right, so we'll take that sound, go to step mode, and drop it here, 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 and then the second bar here, 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 here. All right. Some basic hats today. I don't know why my throat's acting up. I guess it's like, oh, you're doing a video, so let me deepen it up. All right, so then let's bring in a kick. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? I like that. So we'll drop that kick, and we'll do the same thing. We'll do here, 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 here. Bar 2, here, 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 here. All right, nice and basic sounding. We'll spice it up in a minute, but we got a simple foundation. Got to label my track. Don't want to get out of hand with it. Now, I was listening to, I don't know what pad that was, but it was some melodic sound. Let's see. Yeah, it was this, I think. I like that. What is it? It's a 120. So let's just bring it down a little bit because it sounded a little bit loud. We'll bring it to down a little bit with gain change. Still sounds a little loud to me. We'll go slow it, taking it down. Oh, that sounds good too. But let's just drop this real quick. Oh, let's check it so we don't get any surprises. Note on, and then loop the sample here, and then go to the actual sample and loop it here, and let's just drop it. I think it was called a... Why are you playing, Kimba? Didn't I put you on? See, that's why you got to check stuff. I looped the wrong pad. All right, we're going to do a take 2 on that one. I think it was Kimba or Kamba. It's starting a little bit rough, but I'm going to keep it. It's like a Kamba bell or something. I think it's the wooden blocks. Oh, yeah, just call it wooden block. Duh. Wooden block. There we go. All right, let's see what else we got.
Gonna make you.
So I like that sound. It's 4 bars. Let's maybe we'll keep today simple. I ain't gotta always make complicated beats. We'll put it on note on. Put it on loop. Actually, I didn't check the speed. Looks like it's gonna work out. So let's just oh, it's 4 bars though. So we're gonna double the length. That's gonna double the length of all the tracks currently recorded, and then we're gonna drop this. All right, nice and melodic and mellow and groovy. We're zooming right along today. So now let's find something to spice up this track. I wonder if that'll go. I think we'll just bring it down a little bit and see if it'll go. Do a gain change on it. Go to program edit. Put it on note on so we can control it. Put it on loop. Make sure the loop's all the way there. Check the sample. Put it on loop. Let's drop this as an extra, like, kind of ghost kick kind of thing. I think it's too loud. So I like it, but it's a little bit overpowering on the sound level. We'll bring it in and see if it. So now it's a good kick alternate, or actually it's a good drum alternate, drum loop. Drum loop, call it drum loop 2. Dude, we're like zooming right along. Zooming right along. All right, so let's mute it for now because it's so overpowering. And let's find a different pad. That actually sounds really melodic and good, but it's 114. So we got to process it. Time stretch 114 to 120. We're at 120 today, a little more chill. So we'll see if this it's a little loud too, so let's bring the gain down. I didn't realize how much you have to do adjustments just to make things go. But we're gonna groove right through. Put it on loop, put this one on loop, drop it over the top. Let's see if it goes. I think it does. Dude, this is turning into like an Afro groove, just that fast. Pat melody, actually. Patty mellow. Let's say. Wow, so now it sounded like a Caribbean kind of Afro beat kind of thing. I guess I started with those congos. So I think everything sounds pretty good. Just bring the keys down a little bit. But the levels were not even, but you know, it doesn't always have to be even. At least I don't think it always has to be even. We want to bring the keys down. So let's listen to it real quick. Process, gain change, do it. So I feel like this kick is a little thin. So let's layer it with a different kick. maybe, I don't know how we could layer it. Let's try something. So now that sounds perfect. I just got to bring the sound down a little bit. Another gain change down. Let's check it out. Now, this sounds a little full to me. So I'm going to do, let's try first maybe a cutoff on the amp, maybe. Cutoff on the amp. All right, so now it sounds more in line. So this is a ghost. It's like a 2x kick. It's like a double kick. All right, let's save. Okay, so that spiced up the kick. I don't know when I'm going to use it, but at least now I got some variations on the beat. All right. Why is there, oh, track 20, you just want to be a ghost track today? All right. Actually, and you want to be an on ghost track? That doesn't even work, bro. Let's turn that off. Save it, because I think I'm in a good spot. We're doing pretty good. Okay, so let's keep going. We'll drop a ghost hat. All right, it's a nice little ghost hat. We're just like speed through this beat. I don't know what that's about. Maybe I'm getting in my groove, or something to the effect of my groove. All right, so we don't need you just yet, ghost hat. All right, so let's find another sound. We were on 12, right? So let's go to 11. Using that, right? I think we're using that. That sounds pretty cool as a sound. Deep mellow pad 107. Let's put it in the mix. 107. I usually do a time correct on the original loop, just in case there's some grooves in it that I need to sync up, and I don't want to have surprises. So I always try to time the original 107 to the timing of the track. Then I go to Program Edit, put it on Master, put it on Note On, so I can turn it off in case it gets out of sync. Then I loop the program, just in case I hold it down, it'll loop correctly. Then I go to the Sample Edit, and I don't think you have to loop it here, but I usually do anyway. I usually use my samples once. I don't repurpose them on the same track. That gets tricky when you start editing it, because it edits it across the arrangement. All right, so let's drop this. Good sound. It's a little loud, so we'll bring it down. Maybe we'll put an effect on it. All right, so let's just bring it down first because it's a little loud. Game change is going to be the name of the day. Now wonder if we tune it, if it'll get better. I don't know if that tune really does what I need it to do, so let's do it. We'll do it in the effects area. First, let's do the simple stuff. Let's add a delay. Just putting that delay on it, it adds a texture to it that makes it sound deep. Now it sounds like a deep kind of Afro groove. So let's see if I can find something that maintains that vibe. That's interesting. What is that? That's a 152. That doesn't sound like no 152. 58 times 2 doesn't sound like that's like a 126. All right, so let's assume it's a 126 because the MPC says it's a 58, so 126. That's not 126, but you know how to write. 126 to a 120. Let's see how it comes out. But that sounds interesting. It still adds a little bit of a nice texture vibe. So we'll turn off the other texture. Oh, it's off. It's like seriously off. So maybe it was a 158. All right, so can we just, I don't know if I want to undo it. Oh, the undo, there was a way to see the levels of undo. Let's see if I can find it. That doesn't look like the levels of undo to me. Program edit, list edit, browser. There was a way to see the levels of the undo. Oh, was it here? There it is. So record events, edit samples, set sample tune, set sample tune, set sample tune, assign insert, set track name, edit sample, record events. I think it's this one. So I went back one. At least I think I went back one. Let's find out. It's almost better if I play it by hand. I don't know. I don't exact. Oh, and that's what it was. I didn't check it. So you got to put it on note on. I didn't follow my own rules. Make sure it's all the way to the edge. Put it on loop here. All right, so let's just try to drop it straight first. See, it comes up short. So then we're going to try recording it using note on. Okay, so it came up short. So I could either keep it this way or I could stretch it. Let's get a little messy today. So I hit this to see the undo list. Set slice loop mode. I don't even remember which one that is. Record events. Let's go back to set program parameter. Wow, it's hard to know what's what. So it sounds like it needs to be stretched. So we're going to take that sound, go to warp sample, put it on warp, and then manually change it because it said 58, but it's not a 58. So let's increase this, I guess. Nope, let's decrease it. It just sounds distorted. Warp's not going to work. So the track said it was a 152. So let's, just for the sake of argument, let's put in 152 and 120. We're experimenting today. And let's see if that fixes it. Uh-oh. That took a little long. Better save. Things crash usually when you take a long time. That means, oh, I should check memory. I didn't even think about that. I may be, oh, 64, that's not too bad. All right, so. All right, so we're going to try to redrop it, see if it goes. Kind of doesn't go, but I'm going to keep it because maybe if I put it in the background, you won't notice that it's slightly off on the second half of that measure, on the second half of that sequence. Interesting. All right, we're going to keep going. It says 145, and the other one was, oh, it shows 145. So this one came up correctly. So we're going to process it, 145 to 120, and that should correct the loop. Oh, it's a big sound. I didn't think about it. These are large samples, larger samples. See, 1 meg, it's a large sample. And I'm not going to even use it all. Let's see if there's a part that sounds better. Like that part right there. Or that part. That part sounds better than the other part. Crap. I could do that, which sounds pretty melodic, or I could do this part. I think that sounds more in time. So then we're going to process, discard, and then we've got to time it. So we're going to have to clean it up. We'll discard that, and then it'll go. I want to see it. It'll go. All right, so I think it'll go. Put it on note on, put it on loop, go to the sample, put it on loop, go to main, hit record. I think it'll go. Interesting. really nice, like kind of chill pad kind of thing, but I think it goes. I'm not going to save space by chopping off the second half. Usually when you're low on space, you should keep your samples tight. But I got 64, and I'm not going to add anything else, so I should be able to keep that. So that sounded pretty good. I wonder if it'll go with something else. Let's just try it. Drum loop. I think we got a chill groove. Wow, I think we may have a chill groove. Surprise, surprise. Because that sounds really good. So let's find another sound. Uh, those are pretty fast. None of those go. Hmm. None of those go. I may have to dig into the plugins. I wonder if I can force fit that. Another 145? What was I loading? Time stretch 145 to 120. Not that I need another hat scenario, but you never have too many sounds. You can always have, gotta remember to stretch that because it always acts up. Note on, sample stretch, put it on loop, sample, put it on loop, go to main. I'm going to drop this over the top. Nice little shaker, a little loud. We'll bring it down though. Not too loud, just a little bit louder than it should be, but it actually sounds pretty good. Wow, this is a serious groove. I like where we are though. I do. I wonder if I have some Afro vocals somewhere. Let me check and see if I got some vocals somewhere. Let me see if I got some space real quick. Go here. Go to browse. Go to my kits, vault sounds. Let's bring it back. Go to extra 4 maybe, and go to vocal 4, 50 best free vocals. I like that one. We'll load that, maybe we can chop it up.
This is where I am.
We'll load that, maybe we can chop that up. We'll load that, I don't think it'll go. We'll load that, I could probably work with that. Nice and all right, so let's save. Main, save. I got some sounds. Let's see if we can squeeze some of these in here, because it sounds kind of empty. Like it could use some human vocal range sounds, because the bass is covered, the hats are covered, there's texture.
This is where I am. I'm not anymore. This is where
That's an interesting sample. It says 70 BPM, but if I play it by hand, I might can force it. Let me try to force it real quick. So we'll just put it on note on so we can control it. We won't put it on loop. Let's look at it. All right, let's just drop it, see what happens. So I think it goes a little loud, and it's a little like syncopated, kind of different rhythm, but I kind of like it, so. Bring it down a little bit. All right, nice little vocal. What else we got? Let's save. Let's see what else we got. So the pad next to it sounded similar, so it might be useful. Look at it. I wonder if I reverse it. Let's get fancy. So reverse is program edit, reverse. I think I'm going to reverse it. But first, let's bring it down a little bit. But I think I'm going to reverse it. Maybe I should tune it down. All right. Let's try to drop it. Got to put it on note on or else it bleeds. I don't know if it's worth all the effort. All right, we'll keep it, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. Vocal reverse. Because it doesn't really, I don't think it helps, to be honest with you. All right, so let's put some sounds in here. None of those, though. Uh-oh. Maybe am I done with sounds already? That might go. That's a better vocal than the other one. Vocal repeat. That's a better vocal than the other one. I wasn't even, I was just playing around. Just goes to show you, you never know when inspiration strikes, if that's what you want to call it. All right, so let's mute that and, oh, we don't have a bass. We need a bass. So let's, is it tuned up already? I was going to tune it down, but it sounds like it's already tuned up. Let's check the pad. Master, note on. Sample. So tune it here maybe. Then put it on 16 levels. All right, let's drop some bass. Pretty simple, but kind of goes actually. Little brighter than I like. Maybe we can transpose it here. I'll probably start doing, instead of 4 bars, 8 and 16 so I can get more variation, but that actually goes and it covers what I needed it to cover. So let's see what else we got. Oh, another bass. We'll do 16 level. Let's make another bass. All right, so we got a second bass. I probably only need a few more sounds and this thing's done. Interesting. I guess today's gonna be a quick chill beat. I'm almost to track 20. That doesn't make sense, but anyway, let's go forward 1, turn that off. I don't think I need any more drum sounds, to be honest with you. Nah, that doesn't go. That actually sounds like it wants to go. 126, let's process it. 126, 120. Do it. Put it on note on, put it on loop, go to the sample. It's on loop already, drop it. It's a little loud. It's a little louder than the other sounds. All right, let's try it again. Sounds off. We'll speed it up. Wow, it doesn't go. That's trippy. Interesting. The timing doesn't go. So I could slice it up into a kit and play it by hand. Do I really want to do that? Maybe I'll play it manually. Let's try that. So it's not as interesting. I'll make it like an effect. It's not as interesting as a standalone sound. But that's interesting how as a loop it sounded better. Trippy sometimes. All right, so I think we went through. We went through all the pads. All right, so that's all the sounds. Let's go to the plugins. That sounds trippy. Let's go to progressions. I don't like that. I don't like that sound. Let's use Solana. We don't use that often. Let's see what we got. All right, we'll try some rich strings maybe. So program edit. I like it. Let's ensemble. Let's see here. Trumpet, viola, violin, cello. Flavor. Chord EQ. Delay reverb. All right, so I think I'll just keep it as is, and maybe we'll just bring it down on the track. Bring the sound down on the track. All right, let's try something. got to turn off whatever's in the background, which is chill pad. Now that's a nice little, I'm going to call it pad string. Actually goes pretty good. So I think I got enough sounds. I'm not finding any real variation. Maybe I'll just bring in because it sounds like a thin groove. To me, it sounds like a thin groove. So let's go up one. Let's add one more plug-in. Let's check the memory. We're doing good on memory. Save. So we need to add another sound. Actually, I think one of the hypes gets pretty unique in the sounds. Where was it at? Like sound effects, risers, string bass, atmospheres. Oh, let's see what's in atmospheres. Winter. All right. Nope. Hollow House. It's not Halloween no more. Verse texture. Ghost. Cold Steel. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll take that sound, I'll put it on note repeat, and we'll go. Why is it so low? Now I gotta turn this one up. Oh, it doesn't work with the ARP. Ah. Wow. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. Let's take a look. That's the full sound. That's the ARP sound. It's probably because it has a low rise. But then if it has a low rise, how am I gonna amp it up? Amp it up in the depth? No. In the setup? I don't know how I'm gonna turn this up. Master? Wow, it changes the character a lot. Maybe I need a different ARP pattern. So I'm holding down note repeat to get to the ARP pattern. And on the ARP pattern, sustain pedal. I don't have the sustain pedal turned on. Keep it normal. Swing. Note length. Velocity as played. How about full velocity? Oh, you could barely hear it. All right, so I'm just going to drop it and see what happens. So it's almost like a little effect. That's not what I had in mind. But I ain't going to hate on you because I think I got enough beats, right? All right, so this is going to be a different groove. Let's lay it down. So take the shaker out, take the kick out, take the hats out. We had the conga from the start. Let's go to the first track. All right, I think we're going to start with that. So this will be the start. I usually do it this way because it's easier to, you can copy all the tracks to all the sequences, but I'd rather do it this way where I copy them one by one, and each one is a replica of the whole set of sounds. So I know I don't miss anything or screw anything up. So we'll start with that, and then we'll go, or maybe we'll go, that actually sounds pretty good right there. I'll make that the intro. I usually call it start, intro, then main, just because I'm trying to keep track of the sequences in my planning. Oh, better save. Haven't saved in a minute. Okay, so now we've got the pad and that sound, so it's going. I think I'm gonna do a pump fake and make this a go-between, right? So, and instead of bringing the kick over this, like this, I'm gonna take the double kick out and go, and that'll be my main. I think it's gonna throw me off, but that's all right. We'll let it do that, right? And then we'll take out the wooden block, hit save. And so now we'll be in a good quiet place or a thinner place. And then I think I'll bring in my vocal. Where's my vocal? So here's another case of where I don't want all of the vocal to play. So what I do here is I take the track without the vocal, make it part of the sequence. Let's call it main 2. And then on that specific sequence, I go to the overdub. So we'll go here, we'll go to the overdub, and I'm going to drop the vocal in at some point. Let's see where it goes. Okay, so then I will keep it like that for now, and maybe bring in the hats. And I think I'll do the same thing here. This will be main 3. And we'll overdub the vocal in. So now that's dubbed in. Save. So now I need a really good pad, and I think my this one, or maybe this one, or maybe this one, or maybe shaker. Maybe shaker and chill. Yeah, shaker and chill. All right, so shaker and chill will work for here. And then from here, so we'll bring in actually, I'll bring in that little sound there. And then I'll take out, I wonder if I take the congos out, if it'll retain its groove. think it kind of works actually. We'll keep it like that for one measure. And now I need my kick back, or I need some, I think the conga comes back, the extra sound goes, the pad goes. And then maybe the different pad. Oh, now it sounds nice and Afro housey. Like I forget, chocolate, hot coffee, or whatever that guy's name is. Dark coffee, hot coffee. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yes, it's a pretty cool DJ from I think Africa. I think it's hot coffee. Or it's black coffee. That's what it is. Yeah, it's black coffee. Okay, so then maybe the second vocal, maybe this vocal. A little weird sounding, but it'll be a surprise for the people listening to the track, so I'm going to keep it. Because then they'll be like, oh, that sounds native and authentic. Or at least that's what I'm thinking they're thinking. They may not actually be thinking that. All right, so then we take that out. And then I think the pad that I'm running can maybe we'll bring in the extra kick now. Yeah, there we go. Now it totally sounds like black coffee. That extra kick will come in here. I think this will go. It sounds a little busy, but I think it'll go. Let's listen to it, see if it goes. Now I think here's where I'll bring the kick out. And now I can switch up the drum beat. Okay, so then to switch up the drum beat, we'll bring in this one and go. I think I'll keep it going, yeah. Now I need to do something drastic, and I don't know what that's going to be. Maybe we'll take out the pad, take out the strings. We'll keep it quiet for one measure, and then I'll bring in a bass, and that'll buy me some space or some range. Okay, so now all those are playing. And it's the wooden blocks, which still sound pretty good. And then we'll do the bass, the first one. Second bass. Doesn't go, so maybe we'll take out the shaker and we'll switch to the keys. That doesn't go. Was it this? Oh, actually, maybe we'll just do this real quick, and then from here. Yeah, we'll do this to throw everybody off. And then whatever I was just playing, actually, let's do a transition by taking out the keys. So then maybe or maybe we'll go doesn't go, but I'm going to actually force it, because I think if I do that, then I can come around to the other pad sound. Is it this one? And if I take out that bass, yep, that works. Keeps it nice and chill. So then we'll do that for 2 measures. We do that for 2 measures. Then we will maybe double kick. Yeah, we'll double kick. Then after double kick, we'll drop that pad sound and go to warm texture and do that. That's a nice transition right there. And then from here we'll bring the shaker back. And then maybe the ghost hat. Bring the ghost hat. Then I'll take the pad sound out and go to we'll just keep it clean. Then maybe we'll bring the vocals in. I don't think those vocals go, so maybe we'll bring in the chill pad. Yeah, the chill pad actually goes. And then after the chill pad drops in, I can drop out the shaker, because we got that extra hat sound. Drop out the shaker, drop out the double kick. We'll ride that 1 cycle. And then we'll take out that pad sound and maybe go back to the first bass. And since you haven't heard it, it'll go. And then I think I'll kill that first bass. Hit the strings go. Strings actually go. That'll work for that sequence. Or I can bring that in. We'll bring this in. That'll get us to 20. And then if I take out that pad and bring in that one that I was just playing, let's see if it'll keep the vibe strong. So we take out this pad, bring in this one. We'll ride this. That'll give me one measure. Wrong track. We'll bring this just to drop it. Okay, and then from here, we'll bring the kick back, take that out, and then the ghost kick. We'll do that once. And then I think I'll go back to the original strings, or do we go back to the chill pad? Let's see which one sounds better. Here's the chill. Oh, I think the strings sound better. Got to turn off the first one. That totally works. All right, so now we're in the home stretch. All right, so from here, I think I'll just do that because it'll make it like a climax or a peak. And then I'll actually take it out, bring in the wooden block, and now we'll head towards the home stretch. All right, cool. I think we got a nice chill groove. So now we're here. We'll do this. All right, so I think we're almost done. I like those congos a lot. I think I'll do a pump fake. We'll take them out there, and then here I'll take out the kick and bring the congos back. All right, so now I just need one more sequence. And then for this sequence, I think actually I'm just going to make it nice and simple. We'll play that. 40. I'm on 40? Am I really on 40? Oh, actually I am on 40. All right, that's pretty far along. Okay, so then we'll just do no hat. There we go. And this will be the end. All right. I will save. That was a lot of tracks. We're doing good on power and memory and battery and time. Go to song mode. We will clear out what's there. Hold overdub and go main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Why are there so many duplicates? That could be problematic. We'll find out in the mix. There's duplicates. Uh-oh. That's trippy, actually. I don't know why there's so many duplicates, but you know what? We're gonna let it ride, y'all. So hopefully it's not messed up. I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. I might have been double pressing or some weird crap. But anyway, we're gonna play it, and if it comes out whack, then we're gonna kill the video.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. This gonna be the beat. 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 That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time. DJ SharpMC. DJ SharpMC. DJ SharpMC. DJ SharpMC. Peace.